Oh, we are going to run real long tonight.
Is that what you say to all the ladies? Alt F9.
Sometimes.
Most of the time it's coming pumpkin.
Haha, no, I'm going to tell you a story though because I'm drunk. And that means I'm going to tell everyone else.
Yeah, and I think on the save.
What brought us to this stage before you go?
What?
Before the coming pumpkin. Is that what you say to all the girls? Something about staying power, but with a joke.
Yeah, I've had a sip of cider since then, so sorry mate, it's gone.
Good. Well, I guess I'm going to...
No wonder we're fucked with this game. We can't remember what we said 4 seconds ago.
and now the title card. So...
He makes me lie down.
Father Michael?
Right, okay.
Could you tell me about the Great
Rinse
League with
this
some
again.
kind of
I've
self-help
asked him
group?
before, but I can't fucking remember.
I tell you,
20 years ago, I was a different person. I suppose you could call me an alcoholic, although I wouldn't have said so at the time. Then I saw an ad in the newspaper. It promised to help folks like me find their way. Good, he's keeping up now.
Hippie self-help group, but I went to a meeting anyway. I don't remember much.
That's what alcoholics do.
Somehow, I had discovered
Not
that going
Tom.
to seminary school was something.
Tom did
I
go
had
and was
to do.
like, nah,
It all
fuck.
made sense.
Then he made his own way, and it worked out. Good for Tom.
Was what I was meant to be doing.
One day I'll make my own way. To the next beer.
Oh, okay, that wasn't very interesting.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to... Did you know that there's a ghost across the roof from George's apartment?
Really?
Do you know anything about it?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We've not clicked
Ooh,
everything.
there we
Oh,
These meetings.
That's just it. I don't remember. Until recently, I never questioned it before.
I don't remember this at all. I don't think we pressed this.
no, well, obviously, otherwise this wouldn't be fresh dialogue.
Meet with the other members for coffee afterward. What on earth did we talk about? We must have found something. But I do remember a man. Benjiro.
Benjiro?
Benjiro.
Benjiro?
I don't remember anything else about him.
Swear I would have
How many
legit
people
brought
went
out
to
one of my swords.
There were 6 of us.
I don't think I have my swords
Leah
anymore.
and George,
Like any of
myself.
them.
The others are dead.
Who
They'll
were
be
they?
somewhere.
Does it
No,
matter?
they're not in this house. I
Right,
think
their
I
souls were taken.
Even still,
think
tell
I
me.
beat them.
You
Jeffrey
idiots.
Dutta.
Why would I do
Heather
that?
Goffstein. Peter Field.
There we go, we've got some names then.
What?
So the man who ran the Great Street meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything
So
else.
anyway, we were speaking...
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
God.
He's big fat jubbly.
Dutta.
He was the best cat.
When he walked into that
The
Grace
cat
Group meeting,
that would
I
lead
thought
us
he was in the
all.
wrong place. I mean, the guy was a
cat
Wall
to end
Street
all other
broker, for
cats.
crying out loud.
He led me one
Church
day
and everything in it. But he later confessed
To the
that
bottom.
he tried to kill himself.
to the bottom of the
So what
hedge.
happened to him?
He
died
became a
there.
professional dog walker. Can you believe it? He
He died there.
millions a year plus
I had to
bonuses. Then he was picking
get him
up
out
dog crap
from
for
under the hedge,
$25 an hour
dig a
and
hole and go,
smiling
"Bleh."
about it.
Poor Jeffrey.
He was hit by a car crossing the street.
He was not!
Hit and run. I was at his bedside.
He died of old age.
Madeline had been around for about a month at that point. So
My cat.
I saw his spirit rise from his body.
My mother's
I was
cat.
supposed to help him, but instead
From
I-
kitten
You know what happened next.
to long age.
Could you tell me about Peter?
Stop you scratching at the fucking glass, you little bastard dragon. You didn't want to be touched before. I'm not going to touch you now.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
it's-
you're not a ginger cat.
You
You saw his soul being
fuckwit.
taken?
Well, no.
Fucking
He died
window
before Madeline
surfing
came into my
bitch.
life, so I can't say for sure. But he went to Grace Group meeting. He's
How
dead.
fucking fast it
What other
runs now.
conclusion can I reach?
Oh, you want to say hey?
So you don't know for sure if Peter Fielding's soul was taken?
Not as such,
was.
no. But what else can I assume?
Look at him, he's opening his gob
So
like he
you
wants to
don't know-
fight me.
Not a,
Is
Find
there
me,
anything
little
else you
prick.
could tell us about Jeffrey Dutta?
no. There's nothing left to say. I saw his spirit being ripped apart. I just...
So the man who ran the Grace Group...
Yeah, Japanese.
So the man...
Oh, God.
So you don't...
Oh, no.
Tell me about Heather Goffstein. You said she was a member of your group.
Yes, she was one of us. I
One of
asked
us.
George if he knew where she was. He told me she was dead. I'm afraid it's too late for her.
Is this like Peter? Did you actually see her soul being taken?
No, I'm not trusting him.
I didn't. Thank heaven I didn't. Seeing it.
He's got that look like he wants me to open it, to give him a stroke, and he's gonna bolt straight out the fucking window and jump down. He's done it before.
Right.
How exactly did Peter Fielding die?
Why? Are you going to try and find his spirit? There is no spirit. It's gone.
You said it yourself. You don't know for sure.
It was some kind of accident. I'm not sure of the details. I read about his death in the obituaries. Too late for his funeral, sadly, but I said a prayer for him.
Can you tell me again how?
I told you.
Just humor.
It was some kind of accident.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I read about his death in the
Yeah.
How did Heather Goffstein die?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Not good
Boris
enough.
was the one who kept in touch with her. He told me she died. He didn't tell me how or when. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it's still on my list, so it does.
Notes.
Done all the notes.
Okay, well, Google.
All right, Michael. We're going to go.
Of course.
There are only
Godspeed
two, right?
to the both of you. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his
Cross-reference
name's
some of this shit.
sake. And though
This
I
Benjiro
walk
person.
Anyway,
If he
before the title card,
was part of the Grace
we were failing to remember something we spoke of. But it was basically about having long-lasting sex. And I remember a
So, I
time
don't see any connection at all.
in Grasmere Drive where you have more sex than I do these days.
Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life.
Well, I have to
I
assume.
will dwell in the house
What,
of the
now?
Lord forever.
Well, not right now. Obviously, we're here playing a game.
The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want.
What's your point?
Makes me lie down.
Sex in Grasmere Drive.
Yeah.
He leads
You
me
have more of
beside
that
the still waters.
than I
He
do.
restores my soul.
Well, you don't live there, so
Exactly.
yeah.
For his name's sake.
But one time, I was taking antidepressants and drinking lots of alcohol, and it turns out that makes you last all night.
Thy staff they
What a combination.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head.
I do mean from the out of the pub like 1, 2 o'clock-ish until the daylight breaks.
All the days of my life,
Hours.
and I will dwell in the house of
Hours.
the Lord forever.
Good times.
The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want.
Anyway, how did that Google go down?
I didn't do it.
You should do that then.
What do you want to Google?
Well, look at your notey boys. Peter Fielding. That was a boy.
So Peter
Fine.
Fielding owned a gym in Murray Hill. Worth a visit, I suppose.
There's a spiky boy in there.
I don't know.
Might
Maybe it was just
be
rough leather.
The rough leather bits. Really anticlimactic story. I mean, I could tell you more. You don't want that.
He's anticlimactic in every way.
Oh well, yes. I mean, it was a long time. There was a climax eventually. There was also some video made. Again, dead hard drive. More reasons to get the drive back.
No, it's not right spelling. New place.
It seems to open with a key card.
Right, remembering things. Immediately check the book. It's on the pedestal there. Calendar, yes.
A calendar with a marker pen attached.
Look better, please.
Calendar. It's a number on the calendar. I can't do it. It's a number.
Right. Okay.
Just a marker.
Remembering things. Okay.
Jan 7.
I'm remembering further along the line. Oh my God, we are gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle to do this.
Looks like some kind of headshot photo. Probably someone famous who uses the gym. Let's see here.
Yes, this is relevant. Remember that face?
She's the ghost
Yes.
on the roof. The roof ghost.
Vicky Roof Ghost.
Tanya Corsi. Hey, wait a second. Is that? Yeah, Yeah, that's the spook from George's roof.
Men's.
Take your pick.
Nobody here.
Hey, does it look right? Seriously, does it look right?
Does what look right?
The light bulb. I could swear it was blinking.
It looks fine
I'm
to
going
me.
to try and actually gun us through this now
Gotta
because
do
this is
everything
getting silly.
Hey, friend, can we talk for a second?
Are you sure there's nothing wrong with that light?
I'm no expert, but it looks fine to me.
Well, what can I do for you?
Hey, is your name Peter Fielding by any chance?
That's me. Why?
No reason. You own this joint,
You're
right?
doing the right thing.
Yes, I do. My dad built it. You could say it's a family business. Been running it around 20 years. Seems like yesterday.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. You looking to join?
Ah, no, I really don't think exercise is gonna do me much good.
It's amazing how many people think that. You're young. Your metabolism is still going strong. But time catches up with you before you know it.
Preaching to the choir, Peter, but I'm still not interested.
Well, we're here if you need us.
Bail out. You don't need it.
Any of this.
You can do for juxtaposition. Not juxtaposition. Fuck, I carry on using that word so wrong.
Context.
Yeah.
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
Cool.
Well, I'll see
Good.
you around.
You got it. I'll be here. I just...
I should have asked
Hey,
him about
Peter?
the light, really.
Hey, man.
So, what's the story with the lights?
I don't know. It's driving me crazy. There's something wrong with
Oh,
it.
is
I
it
can
there?
tell.
Well, like I said, it looked totally fine to me.
I'll just have to keep checking.
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
You don't feel strange at all?
Don't feel dead.
Standard goes fair.
Well, just hypothetically speaking, you don't feel like you're gonna explode?
What, like indigestion?
Not quite.
I am on a strict diet of wheatgrass shakes and fiber. Indigestion is the last thing I have to worry about.
Cross-reference that with these guys later.
Well, I'll see you around.
You got it. I'll be
Sounds
here.
like a
I
Roddy
just gotta
Poo
see what's wrong with this
situation.
damn light.
Maybe
Switch.
the opposite.
Faster. Bail.
So, I found Peter.
Peter? Peter Fielding?
No, the other
He's
Peter.
safe and sound. Spiritually speaking, anyway.
Huh. Michael was sure
Peter
that Peter's
File.
ghost was taken.
Just between you and me, Michael doesn't look to be sure about very much. So, have you heard of this Tanya Corsi person?
Tanya Corsi? Was she in the gym?
No, it's the name of our roof spook. Is she famous or something?
You could say that. She has a TV show.
I think you mean she had a TV show. Let's get going.
Right, don't worry about that bitch. Go back to the far right. The far right. Hitler, damn it, Hitler.
At last, you've come back.
We found one of the grapefruit spooks. Peter Fielding?
I see. Is he still intact?
Yeah, he tried to get me to join a gym.
I thought as much.
You thought so. What do you mean?
You know as well as I do, a spirit cannot be moved from this world until it is spiritually ready.
No.
It would appear
No,
that-
sir, not at all.
It keeps happening, that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, bolt through the lot, I
But what
guess.
about George and Leah?
From my understanding, they were aware of their death when they were taken.
Yeah, they were.
Then there is your answer. They were spiritually ready to leave this world, and so were vulnerable. This Fielding, was it? He is a lucky soul indeed.
Lucky
Until he is made aware, he
boy!
cannot be taken, not by you or by anyone else.
You've been around the block a few times, so to speak.
When was the last time we had anything in this book? What part are we on to now? 13.
No. Such a thing is difficult to contemplate.
Over
Oh,
half
sick.
the time ago.
Even more so.
Terrible.
Fucking death from Bumpy.
So wait, this is our fault?
Whatever do you mean?
Leah, George. Just by trying to save them, we destroyed them.
I suppose. Yes, it could be seen that way. But please do not blame yourself. How could you have known?
Ignorance doesn't change anything.
Listen to me.
No, but it
Whatever
is
or
bliss.
Whoever is taking these souls, they were marked long before they died. All we can do now is move forward and save who we can.
So what? We just leave this spook to rot?
Of course not. It has been known for some spirits to become aware on their own.
The camera is definitely
anything can trigger
not quite
it.
right.
If that happens to Fielding, no. Our duty is to save him, and save him we shall.
Ideal.
How? The usual rules
For now,
have
I'm
been
in the
chucked out
middle.
the window.
And I shouldn't be in the
Make a
middle,
move and he
because
gets
normally I'm
hammered,
here.
and we're not gonna let
So
that
therefore,
happen. Not
better.
again.
It is a dilemma for certain.
We need to think about this. Plan our next move.
Of course. In fact, I might have an idea along those lines. I must confer with my host. Please excuse me.
Follow!
Jesus. You loud boy.
He's okay? Peter's really okay?
He is still deceased, but in all other respects, yes. He is as well as can be.
For a dead boy.
Changes everything. You have no idea.
For future compost.
Oh.
You too. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I
But,
never even
but,
considered
thank
that
you from
Peter's
my
soul
bottom.
could be saved. And maybe Heather too. Yes, Heather. If she wasn't taken, then her soul must still be lost.
And this is a good thing?
Of course, if a soul is merely lost, it still can be saved. And maybe so can mine.
You're not dead though.
So, what's your plan?
We are approaching this from ignorance, and possibly from fear. Before I was trapped in the void, I was a spirit guide for a very long time. I learned much from a spirit by looking at it and talking to it. If Fielding's soul still exists, then it must be brought here.
And Heather's soul must still be out there.
And her as well, of course.
Let's go to the gym.
Ah, pump that shit.
It's not too far away.
Put your weights away, otherwise the woman will shout at these guys.
Oh, I don't know how people lift weights because lifting my own arms is strenuous.
Really fucking difficult.
And then
We are so fat and
I
alcoholic.
would not ask you to do such a thing.
Jizz.
thank heaven for that.
Marvellous.
Besides, it is unnecessary. As you say, only spiritually aware souls are attacked.
Oh, gentle
Since
sip,
this
gentle
Fielding is
sip.
not
You should top it up with some high quality yak.
Meeting him in his current state would be
Are you
fruitless.
actually
I need to
insane?
meet him before I can determine anything about him.
You know, Kev and I learned the hard way in Eaton Road
Won't
that if you
awakening
put
these
spirits in
ghosts
beer, it
destroy 'em?
makes
Aren't we
it
trying to
awful.
avoid that?
Don't be absurd. We'll put them behind this
We had
circle.
some beer
They will
and
be
we
safe
put some
there.
bootlegger
How are we
rum
supposed to do
in
that?
it.
Spooks
Classic.
like me can't enter the thing.
This might surprise
All the
you,
life in the
Leon.
beer
I did
immediately
think of that.
expired.
Come here.
and it went flat as fuck and just tasted
this.
like a pint of rum. It was fucking
this thing?
awful.
Call
Fucking
it
finished
a
it now.
totem.
I was gonna
It's made of
say.
some of my essence. The circle was created in much the
That was the
same
night
way,
that we
so
were,
to make a perfect focus.
Naked, playing Guitar Hero.
No, that was another night.
It's another regular night back at Krusty and Kev's house.
We were watching the Blues Brothers getting leathered, and it took us about 6 hours to watch the 2-hour
I
film
am afraid so, Maverick.
because we kept getting distracted because we were so
I
drunk.
guess it will be nice to see that.
Yes.
Rewind that.
I put bloody Kev's Ghostbusters jumpsuit on. It was when I still had me big long dready dreads.
I remember I've seen pictures of you in that, probably from that very night.
That was that very night.
I need to know
We were
everything
fucking
you
around
tell me
posing
about
and
that.
taking pictures. And then we watched a bit more Blues Brothers, and then we thought, I know what we can do. We can go up to my room
What was it?
and do some kind of headphone karaoke.
I'm glad you said that because I thought you were going to say heroin.
I can't betray that trust. It goes against everything I believe in.
It's
Don't you
funny
think that under the
because I've
circumstances
also
you would
been
understand?
in your house,
Sure, God.
Eaton Road,
Does it
and
really
put something on the telly
What's the
box
worst that could
to
happen?
watch
You
and had
lose your
to
soul.
carry on rewinding about 20 times because I was very busy doing someone else.
Heather was a prostitute. She wanted to confess.
She was not a
Entering
prostitute!
a church. She might have been
She was
Jewish
very
by her
easy.
name, but I think she just wanted to speak to someone who understood.
Understood.
Leave
Someone
that.
who had been to grace group.
Wise.
Someone who had had a life-changing revelation, like I did. I don't know what her revelation was, but she wanted to purge herself of her old...
So yeah, then we went upstairs
so
and
if I could come to her apartment
did headphone karaoke.
Fucking again with the heroin.
Which is set the mic up like that. Pick a song that you like. Both put headphones on.
Of course, because we had the
and we just kind of
Eating Rose where we recorded all the good shit.
Yeah, and we were just fucking taking turns to do songs. And then I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's Karen, the landlady.
Anything that can help
Hello,
us?
this is an unusual time for you to call. Yes, well, the old guy next door has rang me to complain about how fucking loud you are. Oh, okay, we'll stop. We're very sorry.
Guess we'll go to bed then.
No, then we went back downstairs and finished fucking Blues Brothers.
Is there anything else
I did that.
about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to Grace Group meetings. I don't know what's happened to her since.
Is
Well,
there anything else
we've
you can
covered
tell me
that.
about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think
Peter.
George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
Is there anything else?
I just know...
Is there anything else?
So the man...
Yeah, Japanese...
Oh God, don't.
Did you ever...
Oh,
Anya.
okay. I think we've got a new area.
Sorry.
Back, leave, fuck it.
I guess we should...
We've not been back to speak to Tanya yet.
No, and we won't be doing that until at least next time.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Madeline?
What?
Yes, my host.
It's all right.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, stay inside. It's cold out there.
Yeah, I mean...
don't feel
Baby,
cold,
it's
my
cold
host.
outside.
I know. Just stay, please. And thanks.
It is my pleasure, my host.
Pleasure you.